Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. Keir Starmer has been busy. He's been naming his cabinet. And boy, is it a bunch of IKEA waste products if ever I've seen one. Meatballs, that's the only thing I can think of. But he's named Rachel Reeves as Chancellor. Gone, it's a historic moment. Oh look, we've got the first female Chancellor. Well, whoopee-doo, I don't care what she's got in her pants. What I care is she any good at her job? And we'll have to wait and see for that, but I suspect that it won't be good. Then, of course, he goes and names David Lammy as Foreign Secretary. I mean, of all the people, this is a man who's incredibly anti-white racist and who also thinks that a man is capable of growing a cervix. No, seriously, I'm not lying. He said that. And they've made him Foreign Secretary. Deary me. Don't forget, of course, it was David Lammy who said that we need to pull back from our relationship with the United States because, after all, he deems them the enemy. We're in trouble, aren't we? Then, of course, Deputy Prime Minister, a role that doesn't really involve too much power. It's just sort of filling in, if you like. Giving it to Angela Rayner. Oh dear. Thank God she's got no real power because, after all, can you imagine how bad it would be there? She turns up up Downing Street wearing what looks like an unironed, I suppose, what do you call it, teal-coloured tracky suit thing, you know, something that you'd wear when you're a 14-year-old girl in Liverpool in the 80s, that kind of thing. Shell suit, I suppose. But it must have been laying at the bottom of her, probably even under her bed, where it was hastily taken off a few weeks ago and left. You know, it looks bloody awful. Deary, deary me. But there's a bunch of then faceless wonders also following up penguin-like, going into the meat machine. They are really a bunch of losers, and I can just tell you now, we're in deep, deep trouble. They've already announced, we're bringing forward the electric car push. You won't be able to buy a real car after 2030. Excellent. How long is it going to take to get the infrastructure in place to, charge them? Best estimates, nothing close before 2050. Well, there's industry screwed then. Deary me. These people are morons. They want to tax this, tax that. They say, and this is the line, we're not going to increase income tax. Now, they're going to get around that by not increasing income tax, but also not increasing allowances. And that, of course, is a sneaky way of increasing tax. They're just two-faced, sneaky bastards. Hands up, folks, if you think we're all going to be better off in a year. No, they're already queuing up at Calais. Don't forget, that's going to be another 1 million mouths that we have to feed out of our taxes and home them. And they're talking 300,000. Get this. They want to build 300,000 a year. Houses, 300,000 houses a year. Excellent idea. How many of those houses will be needed for the immigrants that are coming in, illegal or otherwise? About 250,000 of them at best estimate. Cracking, isn't it? 50,000 houses a year for the people of this country. I don't think it's going to work out very well. I'm all right, Jack. I've got my house. But if you don't own a house in this country, you may never, ever own a house in this country. That's how bad it's going to get. The only saving grace is it is going to get very, very bad, very, very quickly. Keir Starmer won't be there long. Keir Starmer will be ousted in a coup d'etat. And old shell suit girl, fanging him ass, probably a fresh baby from somebody, will be waddling into number 10 and going, right then, what's happening? I'm mad for it. What can we do now? And then meeting foreign dignitaries and horrifying them with her sheer commonness. Feet on the table, skid marks down the pan. Honestly, Angela Rayner, God help us all. But she's going to be the next Prime Minister very soon. And we are, we are circling the drain here, people. We are circling the drain. Be afraid. Be very, very afraid. Thanks a lot. Bye.